here in Queen's Park in the capital city of Bridgetown, Barbados, showing you a brief history of the park before I go and show you the rest of the park. And this is the Keith Walker and Clyde Walker Pavilion. And from here you can see straight across to the former site of the former Globe Cinema, which is no longer in operation. And you can see straight across to Weymouth Pasture and the Transport Board headquarters. This is the bus depot for the government's own buses. This is the blue and yellow buses. And here the pond, which has dried up at the moment. And you can see the LCPN complex, which houses the Ministry of Education in Barbados and other government offices. Yes, guys. Queen's Park in the capital city of Bridgetown in Barbados. This is the pond here that has been dried up. From here you can see straight across the Nursery Drive and Constitution River. And you can see the part of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital and the LCPN complex again. The pasture again, the Keith Bourne and Clyde Walker, the Keith Walker and Clyde Walker Pavilion. And you can see straight across the Weymouth Pasture outside of the Globe Cinema. And here's another plaque giving the history of the park. Yes, guys, here's another plaque giving another history of the park, number 2. Here's 2 lion heads outside of the park at the entry to the bandstand. Yeah. Here's another monument. This is a fountain, also a fountain within the park. As you can see straight across to the pasture again. And the pavilion, the Keith and Clyde Walker Pavilion. You can see straight down to the entrance of the park. This is the southern entrance. And you can see the LCPN complex, and which houses the Ministry of Education in Barbados. And here is the bandstand. You can see the bandstand where the police band plays when they have concerts or anything in the park. And this is the Lady Gilbert Carter Gardens here, and you can see the land here and the fountain light thing down here. I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe like some sort of fountain or something. Another lion head again. There is the lion, statue of a lion, and the entrance and approaching the bandstand at the park. And here is the bandstand or the esplanade where events where the police band plays music when they have concerts in the park. Yes, guys, you can see straight up to the entrance of the park. You can see the fountain and the pond which has dried up. And here's the third plaque or board giving history of the park, which is giving the history of the bandstand in the Queen's Park. That's good. This is the bandstand where the police band plays their music when they have concerts in the park. Especially on Christmas Day and other events, the Royal Barbados Police Force band plays in this bandstand here. Yes guys, a walking tour of Queen's Park in the capital city of Bridgetown in Barbados. Queen's Park. This is the bandstand again. And from here, we can also see the Queen's Park house. These are the washroom facilities over here. That's going to be the washroom facilities at Queen's Park in Bridgetown, Barbados. This is Queen's Park house. Yes guys, this is Queen's Park house. Queen's Park. In the Queen's Park gallery. Yes guys, this is Queen's Park in the capital city of Bridgetown in Barbados. And this is the 7th history. I have bypassed 4, 5, and 6. The board, which is also gives history of the park. I've reached the 7th, and this is the clock in Queen's Park. Queen's Park house. And you can see the central bank towers from here as well. And you can see Constitution Road. You can see the First Baptist Church from here, which is the paint building here. And you can see all across St. Michael's Road. And this is the steel shed. This is the Queen's Park steel shed, where steel band music is usually played, especially around carnival time, which is our carnival time in Barbados, which is crossover. And here's a plaque commemorating the history of the Barbados land ship. Yes, you can see First Baptist Church from here. You can see straight across Constitution Road. And this is number 8 plaque commemorating the history of the park. And from here, I am now approaching the northern gate of the Queen's Park, where you can see the Queen's Park, where you can see the central bank towers. Yes guys, this is a part of the steel shed as well. The back part of the steel shed, the rear part of the steel shed. And I'm now approaching the northern gate of the Queen's Park, Barbados. Yes guys, from here we can see St. Michael's Cathedral and the Central Bank of Barbados, and all across the Church Village Green. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed evening.